And a special welcome to our speaker, Josh Malina. Some of us had the pleasure of kibitzing with Josh a little bit earlier. He's a mensch. He's a mensch. I am pleased to report that we've had a strong start to the campaign, thanks to those who had the generous forethought to create a perpetual annual campaign endowment, or the Lion of Judah Endowment. These legacy gifts allow donors to maintain their support of the Federation for generations to come. We are so fortunate to have the Federation and its agencies in our community. We promise to be good stewards of your donations, which is why we would like to take the opportunity to show you some of the people who have been directly impacted by your generosity. We ask them to envision a community without federation. And as you watch the following video, keep in mind that every one of us in some way, at some time, has benefited or has been impacted by the programs, agencies, and entities funded by your Federation.
Without Federation.
Without Federation.
Without Federation.
Without Federation.
Without the Federation, we don't have community.
Without Federation, we would not have a Jewish nursing home for a family that wants to put their loved one in a facility that they know they will get the best care around. Our Jewish community is unique in the fact that no other Jewish community of our size has the institutions that we had and that we've been proud of for the last 84 years. We have a dedicated group of volunteers and staff that have made all that happen, and we are thrilled that we have a facility like Heritage Manor that provides the best quality of care anywhere in the Valley.
I never thought I'd end up in a nursing home, but here I am. I'm blessed to have that opportunity. My favorite part is to be able to be with other people.
We have Levy Gardens, our assisted living facility, that also is one of the top facilities in the area, and we are so proud of the fact that we can offer our Jewish community as well as the general community these services.
If something were to happen to Levy Gardens, this community would lose, in my opinion, the best facility that we have in this whole area. I can't say enough about the care that my mother-in-law receives here. One of the things I love about here is it's small, so it's like family. The day we moved her in here, I went home with such a sense of peace that I knew that she was in the right place.
I like, well, that I'm not alone. I think it's wonderful to be in a community. I can't picture myself living in a house where you have to wait for a phone to ring. Oh, no. I like people, I always have.
Without Federation, JFS would not be able to sustain itself. We wouldn't be able to go and do these additional programs that we're doing. Our guardianship program has 33 people. We're there to help them. We have 24/7 on-call availability for them as well, and for their place of residence. So we're always there, a phone call away, to help them.
Jewish Family Services provided a guardian for me when I was in Ohio and in need of one. And they look out for people. They really do. They helped me find a place to live after after I was done with where I lived previously at Hopewell in Mespo. They helped me find a temple to be a part of, a community to be a part of.
The Our Gang program has been around for 30 years. It started off as an adult program. They called it Adult Youth Program. And what it does is allows our clients from JFS to go out and socialize with our staff. And then we also opened it up to other clients in other programs in the general community.
They go on different activities. They pick places.
week we go out in the community, and like yesterday we went to see the animal farm, and then we went to Yankee Kitchen for dinner.
Without Federation, we would have people going without Meals on Wheels.
Our Meals on Wheels program started quite a few decades ago. It was kosher meals provided by Heritage Manor, and what the purpose was to serve the community, the Jewish community, for folks that were not able to get out of their house. From there, it's grown. We've partnered with United Way in the last 4 or 5 years, and we've obtained additional funding so we can serve the greater community as well.
Without Federation and Akiva, I don't know where we would end up probably, because I do really love the school and everything secular and Jewish that the girls are getting here and the community. I just want to make sure that the girls have a strong foundation for not just religion but also in their culture and just everything that Judaism stands for, like being kind to others and open with others and helping with the world around you. And so I feel like they get a good basis here.
Our JCRC, I think, is second to none in the state of Ohio, if not nationally. We have a superb Holocaust Education program where we have exhibits and speakers who go to the area schools.
Holocaust education is so important in our community, and so important just simply said because it means that we need to educate the community locally and at large, and we don't want the horrific history repeated. We need to stay vigilant and constant with education even more today.
Without Federation, this area would lose a voice in society, a voice in this community, and a voice in the world. I am so proud to be a part of Partnership Together because it's an international team. Partnership connects the 14 areas of the U.S. because we are involved with 14 separate cities. It is also Budapest, Hungary, and it's Israel, the Western Galilee in particular. And it connects them in so many ways. We bring programs here. We do work with the Western Galilee Hospital. Partnership works with the disabled. We work with young entrepreneurs. There are just so many things that our federation is able to support, and certainly the hands-on when we're talking about Partnership Together. So it creates a community. It crosses those bridges between Israelis and Arabs and Druze and Christians over there, but then pulls in those who are in Hungary, and like I said, those 14 separate cities here in the United States.
If you look back in the history of the Mahoning Valley, and specifically right here in Youngstown, it's been amazing, the impact. And then having had a chance to travel with the Federation to Israel, we had so much cultivation work over the course of time, obviously with our sister city there in Western Galilee, and some of our political entities and business folks had been over, and really the table was set, I think, to really have some great things happen.
Well, I'd have to say that the Federation has been a profound impact. Holy Trinity is certainly indebted and appreciate the support and the collaboration and engagement that we've had with the Federation. The experiences that I've had in Israel literally has provided such a positive impact relative not only just me personally, my congregation and community, but to have a context and contents of Israel and the antiquity as well as in contemporary experiences has helped to give me a framework of reference to understand what are the global issues and how they all impact not only just globally but locally as well. I believe that in order to truly embrace and to appreciate the fullness of our community, you can't have it without, apart from and separate from the Federation and the Jewish community.
Without Federation, there would be programs. They could still be happening, but never as well as when they get support from us, such as we just had the Israel Tennis Center here, founded by a member of our community. And our community has done that for generations, founding programs and being instrumental in helping Jews around the world.
This Israel Tennis Center program was brought to us, and it was a wonderful opportunity for us to partner with some really good organizations in the community. And it began with kids after school in 6 Youngstown City schools coming to the JCC to learn to play tennis. Then we also added a swimming component as well, and we also made opportunities for them to learn a little bit about Judaism and Jewish culture and Israel.
I started coming to the JCC because I was having mobility issues, and going to conventional physical therapy, I found myself grinding bone on bone. So with that being said, my doctor decided that we would try something new. So I've started aquatic therapy now. It's probably been the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Our JCC has exploded over the last 2 years, and the fact that the programming is beyond belief that we're offering our community, both the Jewish and the general community, and a lot of that has to do with a tremendous increase, record-breaking increases in our membership over the last 2 years.
Without you, none of this could happen. None of this would be here. None of this will be here in the future if it's not for the commitment and the service and the treasure that you give back to the community through Federation.
I want to thank all the donors, truly, for your continued support financially and committing to help Youngstown stay alive and to survive and to thrive.
Thank you for all of those who do support this Federation. And they support with love and with understanding and with dollars. Your generosity makes it possible for this Federation to operate and to build bridges that cross into the entire world.
Thank you. On behalf of those folks who cannot speak for themselves today, bless you for your generosity, for your support, and understand that you are making a difference. You are literally impacting with your generosity many lives, not just one circumstance or one situation, but it has generational experiences.
I would like to thank all our volunteers who give whatever money they can afford to our Federation annual campaign, because without you, we would not have the kind of services that is second to none for a community our size.
Thank you so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you for making this place a home.
It's now our honor to introduce our keynote speaker for the evening, Josh Molina. And as your brochure says, the talk for this evening is how to make it in Hollywood and remain a mensch. And you'll see that it's true. In addition to what you've already read about Josh in your programs, he's also appeared in other Aaron Sorkin hit features such as The American President and also Malice. Josh also portrayed multi-millionaire Peter Alpert in the USA Network's hit In Plain Sight for 3 seasons. Josh's film credits include a comedy, A View from the Top with Gwyneth Paltrow and Mike Myers, In the Line of Fire with Clint Eastwood, and Bullworth with Warren Beatty and Halle Berry. It's a tough job. Josh has been active in Jewish affairs for some time, including an appearance on Celebrity Jeopardy, where he won $50,000 for Beth Tzedek, a pro bono law firm in Los Angeles. This July, he took Mazon's Snap Food Stamp Challenge and discussed the experience on current TV's The Young Turks. You may have also seen his latest video, which is part of Hillel International's Get Out to Vote campaign, encouraging college students to vote. Or as his character says, Mazel Tov on your mitzvot. Over the last few years, Josh has spoken at dozens of federations and Hillels across the country. Tonight he joins us fresh from a tour of our local agencies. Please give a warm Youngstown welcome to our speaker, Josh Molina.
I read that last year you allocated nearly $2 million to a wide variety of causes. This is the Commission for Jewish Education, the JCC, Jewish Family Services, Holocaust Education, Heritage Manor, Levy Gardens, trips to Israel, interfaith events, on and on. I was delighted today to be taken on a tour. Andy showed me the entire campus. I saw the JCC, and I saw Heritage Manor and Levy Gardens, and first of all, completely knocked me out that a community of 1,400 Jews could facilitate the services and to keep support the facilities that I saw today. It was just unbelievable. You've got everything there. You're doing very vital work here with the Federation to raise kids who care about being Jewish, which is pretty much the most precious resource that we have as Jewish people. The Federation here is creating future Jewish leaders in your community. And if Jewish life and traditions are to continue as they have for thousands of years, then we have to give our young people the tools and the access, and above all that, of course, the motivation to live meaningful Jewish lives. So I commend you all for doing that. I urge you to give to this campaign, support the Federation, continue to do the vital work that you do.
The Thomas's Family Endowment has once again set up a challenge fund. There is $60,000 available, which can only be achieved with your active participation. When you are contacted by Federation or by lay leadership, please accept their offer to meet in person. That easy acceptance will not only build relationships and community, but will also earn $200. In other words, for each solicitation in person, the endowment will provide us with $200. Please consider increasing your gift. Personally, I've been giving to Federation as long as I've been living in Youngstown, and I think Andy will tell you, every year I'm contacted, my gift has been increased without even hesitating. With these increased gifts, the Thomases will match each increased dollar for dollar up to $18,000. The Youngstown Foundation has also increased their match for organizations that are part of their support fund. For all gifts more of $100 or more, the Youngstown Foundation will add 10% to the first $5,000 of your gift. Also, for each gift made through the Youngstown Foundation, the Thomas's Family Endowment will match these as well, dollar for dollar, up to $10,000. Thank you all for coming. L'Shana Tova. For most of you, have an easy fast next week. Thank you.